Hello, friends. Today we're reading Shapes That Roll by Karen Nagle. Shapes that roll. Follow the triangle, circle, and square to learn about more shapes. Follow them here, follow them there. Follow them high, follow them low. Follow them up and down to the places they'll go. They'll show you shapes that slant, stack, and roll, shapes that are half, and shapes that are whole, shapes that are round, like the circle, and shapes with 8 sides, like an octagon. Let these 3 different shapes be your expert shape guides. First, let's learn about shapes that roll and shapes that can't. Shapes with sides that angle and slant. The triangle has sides that slant. Some shapes stack, some shapes don't. All these rectangles and squares, they look like they stack pretty well. They have flat sides. But does a circle have flat sides? Nope, a circle's a curve. It's not going to stack well at all. Watch out! Eggs and balls are shapes that won't stack. Shapes to throw. Shapes to share. Here they're sharing an ice cream cone made of shapes. It's an upside down triangle for the cone and circles for the ice cream scoops. Shapes that dangle. These shapes look like something that might hang over a baby's bed. You have a heart and stars, some circles, a half circle or a semicircle, a pentagon, even a crescent moon. And still more. There's a square, there's a little triangle here. So many shapes can dangle in the air. There are shapes for stop, like a stop sign that has 8 sides, and shapes for go. A house has many shapes to show. Shapes that shine, like a star in the sky, and shapes that freeze. This is an iceberg. It's a big piece of ice in the shape of a triangle. Shapes of fruits that grow on trees. What fruits are there? There's a lemon and a pear. The lemon looks like an oval. The pear looks like a circle, but not quite. Shapes that glimmer up above. This is a crescent. A moon, when it's not the full moon, it's only half a moon. We call it a crescent. Shapes that make you think of love. Shapes to open, shapes to close. What kind of shape is he using to open and shut the windows? I'll give you a hint. It has 4 sides, but they're not all the same length. So it's not a square, it's a rectangle. Good job. Shapes that stand upright in rows. What do these shapes look like? They look like trees in a forest, but what shape are they? Shapes that balance. A square is a good shape that balances. And shapes that play. We can use all different kinds of shapes with blocks to build towers. All of you do a great job with that when we're at school. Shapes that help people find their way. What kind of shape can help someone who's lost find their way? Is it an arrow? I think so. A shape that's whole, like a circular pizza, or a shape in pieces. Now they broke the pizza into slices. A shape with many folds and creases, like a fan. Some shapes are heavy. Some shapes are light, like clouds. And pillow shapes, they're sure to fight. Spheres, which is another name for a circle. Spheres are round. Circles are flat. Did you ever think of that? Squares lie down. Cubes stand tall. How many shapes are there in all? Shapes of every size and kind are found inside this book. The whole wide world is made of shapes. They're everywhere you look. Did you see the arrows, the circles, and the squares? Did you see the stars and hearts and ovals everywhere? Triangles, rectangles, diamonds, which are also called rhombuses, pentagons of blue, crescents, remember that's part of a moon, octagons, and semicircles. Did you see them too? If you didn't see them all, have another look. Can you name any of the shapes on this page? We have this one called a star. We have a heart. Look, there's the arrow that helps people find their way. This shape here has 4 sides. It's called a trapezoid. The top side is shorter than the bottom side. We have a pentagon that's a shape with 5 sides, a triangle with 3 sides. We have a rectangle which has 4 sides, but 2 short sides and 2 long sides. Do you see any other shapes? Thank you for listening to this story, friends. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.